Hey, did you know that they're making 4 new Fast and Furious TV shows? Meaning that even though we're meant to get the final film next year, this franchise is definitely not running out of gas anytime soon. It also this year marks the 25th anniversary since the very first film. And to give a context for how long it's been, when that first film came out, I was 2 months old. I know what you're thinking, where did it all go wrong? Anyway, with all this Fast and Furious talk with the anniversary and the new TV shows coming out, I figured now would be a good time to open these. Oh god, get them in the straight hand. Fast and Furious mystery bag opener. Now, honest to god, hand on heart, true story, I bought these last week with the intention of just opening them for a video anyway, because I do kind of have like a guilty soft spot for the Fast and Furious films. I thought, hey, opening some mystery packs of some of the cars would be a fun thing to do. However, with the news that they came out saying, hey, we're making 4 new TV shows, I figured, hey, now's the perfect time to go ahead and open up these bad boys. So yeah, let's go ahead and see what we get. So before we go ahead and open these mystery packs, I think we should have a look on the back and see what you actually get inside and see the vehicles you can get. The camera to focus. So there's a selection of vehicles we can get. We can get Brian's Supra from Fast and Furious 7. Dom's Charger Daytona and Brian's Ford Escort from Fast and Furious 6, Dom's Charger RT and Brian's Mitsubishi Eclipse GSX from the first Fast and Furious film, the 2020 Jeep Gladiator, which I believe was from Fast 9, I want to say that was from, the Brian's Toyota Supra from the first film, the Lykan Hypersport from the 7th film, Dom's Ice Charger from the 8th film, Han's Toyota Supra from the 9th film, the 2020 Dodge Charger SRT Hellcat, which I think was from, I want to say, the newest one, Fast 10? I'm not 100% sure on that one. It might have been from the 9th film as well, I can't remember. And the Ford F-150 SVT Lightning from the very first film as well. A very iconic car. Now, I'm looking at the car selection that we can get, and some of them make sense. Like obviously the Eclipse makes sense, the Supra, the Dodge Charger, and the Ford Escort from Fast and Furious 6, Dom's Charger. Hell, even the Ford F-150, all very iconic cars, but the Jeep Gladiator and the 2020 Dodge Charger, is there any Fast and Furious fans going, ooh, you know what cars I really want? Those. I think there's like some much better iconic cars from the franchise that you could have picked for this. I mean, what about like Han's RX-7 or Sean's S15? Or, you know, Sean's Evo. In fact, why is there any Tokyo Drift cars on this list? It's like one of the most iconic films in the franchise with some of the best vehicles. Hell, even the Monte Carlo from the opening of that film would have been a much better choice than, I'd say, the 2020 Jeep Gladiator, but hey, I can't complain. Now, I got 2 packets to open. I would have bought more, but I didn't. And I'm really hoping that we'll get the Eclipse and the Supra, because those are the 2 I really want. Maybe in the Ford Escort as well. I really like Brian's cars in the franchise. But we'll have to just wait and see when we open it. But I really want the Eclipse. The Eclipse might be one of my favourite cars in the franchise. I know it might be a bit controversial. I know people love the Skylines and the Silvias and even the Chargers and that. But there's something about that Eclipse I just love. So, should we go ahead and open it and see what we get? Oh, look, there's Vin Diesel. He's not looking very happy with us. He's very unhappy because we didn't buy 3 packets. Even though 3 packets were available to me, I only bought the 2. Anyway, let's go ahead and open it and see what we get. If I can actually get into it. I should probably open it from the other side where the tear is. Open it. Oh god, I'm nervous now to see what car we get. I'm always one of the good ones, not like one of the ones I just like said why they're in this mystery bag. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. It's a packet. Wow. Oh! Actually, before you might have had a glimpse of it, but I wonder if there's like a checklist on here that might say more cars or anything. No, it's just all copyright terminology, but you might saw a sneak peek of it. But we got Brian's Supra from Furious 7. Look at that. That's actually quite nice. And the wheels actually turned. I thought it was like a solid figure, just all stood still, you know? But no, we have Brian's Supra from Furious 7. I think this car actually just got auctioned off in real life, because it was actually Paul Walker's personal own vehicle. That's quite nice. I mean, I did say I want a Supra. It wasn't a Supra that I intended I wanted, but that's still, I'm not going to complain about that. Still a Toyota Supra, innit? It's very nice and very clean. I remember, this is giving me flashbacks. I don't know how many of you guys played Forza Horizon 2. This car was, like, specifically the Toyota Supra Fast and Furious Edition, which was the 7th vehicle. From the 7th film, sorry. It was an absolute monster on the drag strip. sort of fond memories I have of this car. But yeah, you know, it's not a bad little car. I quite like that. I really enjoyed it. But we've still got one more mystery pack to open. Fingers crossed though. Now this one feels a bit big, which is making me thinking it's either the F-150 or the Jeep Gladiator. I hope it's not. It might be the Daytona as well, but I don't think that's the spoiler for it. Anyway, should we just open it and find out and see what we get? I'm hoping. Please let it be the Eclipse or something. I don't think it is. Anyway, get the bag out. Yo, it's definitely a big one. Oh, there's more licensing. Should we have a look? I'm too scared to look. Oh, hold on. It is. Ready for it? Oh, it's the Ford F-150. I like that, actually. I really do enjoy that. Such a nice underrated car I was trying to find from the franchise, because obviously in the first film you had so many of these like Japanese JDM monsters that this car gets overlooked. But I'm really glad that they didn't just paint it red and they actually included the Racer's Edge, you know, the shop Brian worked at in the first film. I'm really glad they included that in the detail. That's really nice. I'm not complaining about that. You know, I didn't get the two I wanted, but honestly, looking at these two, I am not disappointed with that. Two iconic cars, both belong to Brian as well, so we did get some Brian's cars. We didn't get any of Dom's or anyone else's for that matter. But yeah, I might, hopefully in the future, buy more of these, and maybe I'll try and get the ones that I want, you know? It's always why though with like these mystery bags, because these weren't cheap. The only reason why I bought two, because I didn't have that much money, and there was like £3 British, give or take. And it's like £3, and you know, it's not a bad little figure for £3, but when it's like a mystery, you're only spending like £20 on duplicates or ones you already got, and you can't really feel, because they got these in them, because they wrap the cars in these, so you can't really feel which ones you get in. I don't know how many of you guys buy mystery packs and mystery bags. I used to buy some when I was little, don't so much now, but occasionally something like this comes along and I'll buy it. How do you feel about them putting cards in it so you can't really figure out which one you get in? Do you guys mind that? It adds more to the mystery? Or do you kind of get annoyed and being like, oh god, I really wanted to be able to feel which one I'm going to get? But anyway, I really enjoy these. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments. You guys like these? I kind of like them. I like the fact that the wheels actually turn in there. I really enjoy these. But yeah, let me know what you guys think, and I may open some more in the future. But for now, have a wonderful day, take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!